The Joe Rogan Experience.
Especially if you're Trump.
Oh, well, they're coming after him right now, right? What are they coming after him for now? They're like New York State is allowing Congress to subpoena his tax returns.
Oh, yeah. Deutsche Bank. They got his accountant. His accountant, nothing to do with the federal government.
I tell everybody, why would you want to be president? Like, why would you want to do that to yourself?
Unless you're super clean.
And even if you're super clean, they're going to make shit up about you.
No, the only reason Trump did it is because he owes Putin so much money.
You think so?
Oh, for sure. For sure. How did this loser billionaire get financed over and over and over again? And guess who's laundering money like crazy from Russia? The guy that needs the money. No, the whole Trump family's going to go down.
You think so?
Oh, for sure. Taxes, man. Al Capone to Donald Trump. You can't evade taxes.
So do you think that he owes taxes? That
he owes Putin. He owes Putin so much money that he's scared to death.
How do you know this?
Common sense.
Oh, okay. So it's a guess.
Oh, no. Figure it out.
Okay.
Let's go down the history. Comey is a FBI.
Right.
Mueller, the FBI. Trump was attacking Obama with the birther thing. Obama's the president. Obama's got control of the FBI, CIA, everybody. So Obama said, okay, find out about this Trump guy. So they found out about him. But the thing is, they can't really do anything unless he becomes president. Other than that, he'd just walk away free. No one gives a shit. No one cares. He
can't do anything unless he becomes president?
Yeah.
Or you mean the FBI
No,
can't
there's
do
no
anything?
breaking the law. There's no law that says that you can't deal with Russia.
Right.
Only law says you can't deal with Russia and be the president of the United States at the same time.
Right.
The only time he would break any laws is that if he became president.
Right.
And he has to become president. And he became president thanks to Comey. Because Hillary was going to win. No matter what they say, Hillary was going to win. Until Comey said, some new stuff came up. Yeah. And they knew back in Obama time that there was nothing really wrong that Hillary did. Nothing.
Well, they told her to release emails and she deleted 30,000 of them.
So?
Yeah, but she wasn't supposed to do that. That's illegal, and she was using her own personal email server instead of the government's.
But it was out of laziness and convenience more than anything illegal. Yeah. You know, she wasn't looking to get financed to her hotel by the Russians. You know, she wasn't looking for money. Her and Bill had money. They got money. It's a little fishy, a little stinky stuff around there. But it's normal. It's
normal politics.
So my theory is that Comey and the FBI said, let's get this guy.
So you think they let him become president so they could get him?
I think Barr's part of the Comey gang.
This, you know what's going to be hilarious about this video when people watch this? They're going to go, how high is Tommy Chong? Tommy Chong thinks that Comey made Trump president so they could prosecute him.
Yeah.
That's an interesting theory.
Yeah.
I don't know if I buy it.
But think about it.
I don't think anybody's controlling the strings that well.
But
I don't think the puppeteers are that good.
Listen, look at everybody that was around Trump that became chief of staff and everything else.
Right.
All military.
Right.
Why? Because Trump's got his finger on the button. He's got ability to get on the button. And so in order to keep him in line, they got people around him that can keep him in line.
Yeah?
Yeah. And the FBI, they can infiltrate anything. They infiltrated the mob for years. They infiltrated the Hell's Angels. Do you think they couldn't infiltrate Donald Trump's gang?
But do you think they were trying to? Like,
absolutely.
Really? Just because him going after Obama with the birther stuff?
It's a start.
Yeah?
You mess with the president. Look at that.
But a lot of people were saying he was from Kenya, right? There was some ridiculous Photoshop analysis of his birth certificate.
Anything to keep a black guy from being a president.
Yeah.
And that's what they found out, you see. And the FBI and the federal laws, against racism, and that's pretty strict, pretty heavy, until Trump got in. And so anyway, this is my theory.
That's some
these
stony
guys,
ass theory right there.
Yeah, like I really feel that Giuliani is part of the scheme to keep Trump.
Why?
With hope. Well, he gives them hope. Hey, they can't look at your taxes. You're the president, for Christ's sake. You're the supreme leader.
Well, he does have. There's some things they won't do when you're in office.
Absolutely,
they won't indict you for certain things once you're in office.
And so they plan it. Well, look at Mueller said. He says, "I'm going to hand this off to the Congress. You can impeach him. Here's all the evidence you need to impeach him." And now the Democrats, they got to figure out, are we going to impeach him, go through that, or are we just going to go to the election and beat his ass in the election and then arrest him after the election?
Who do you think is going to beat him in the election?
Anybody.
Anybody? You think Joe Biden can beat him?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
You are high, huh?
No.
Strong weed.
Yeah.
Where are you getting it?
Well, look at the Trump backers, for instance.
Right.
Can you find one thinker in that backing group?
Well, I mean, who are we talking about?
Sane thing, can think. Racism binds you,
right? But which
because
people
racism is ignorance. It's a form of ignorance. I had it in my family, so I know exactly. I've been kissing close to racist, and I know that mentality. And so,
pure ignorance.
Yeah, pure ignorance, and the ignorance doesn't stop with one thing. It carries on to a lot of other things,
right?
Like work and like all sorts of things. And so when you look at the people that are opposing Trump, the women, the kids, the intellectuals, the liberals, the progressives, all those people, they want a good future for our country. The other ones, they just want to keep everybody else out, or perceived enemies. It's perceived enemies. Anybody with a gun. That's the whole thing.